In the past few videos, we took a closer look at supply being one of the major components of the biopharm manufacturing process. The first week, we looked at consumables. That's your PPE, personal protective equipment, such as Tyvek suits, gloves, and shoe covers. They're typically only used once, but they can be added to a robust cleaning program for reuse to reduce your impact on the environment. We then switch to raw materials that can be further divided into biological and chemical. And by biological, that'll be your cell lines, the actual cells that you're growing in your seed reactor and production bioreactors. Chemicals would be things like the components that you use to prepare the cell media solution used to grow those cells. Then we looked at spare parts, one of my favorite things or arch nemesis, however you want to look at it. As an engineer, when a site has a well managed spare parts process, equipment breakdowns can go smoothly. If that's a word for equipment breakdowns. Without it, though, equipment breakdowns can be a nightmare. Trying to overnight spares when your cells are literally dying without it. Not a good look at all. We rounded out our focus on supply with utilities. So it's not just power that we're looking at, but also the cooling water, the glycol that is used to cool down bioreactors, the steam used to heat them back up to your operating temperatures, the process air and instrument air. We use those to power instruments like your temperature transmitters, pressure transmitters, as well as control valves used to control flow into and out of your bioreactors and other processes. The recent dock workers strike also brought home the point of how critical it is to have a robust spare and supply chain strategy on your facility. Don't be caught hanging when your process needs it the most. Next up, we're going to look at upstream. That is where all the magic happens. Stay tuned.